Hello and welcome. Today I want to do a Tag Tuesday, and I forgot to grab my little information card here. I know who it's hosted by, but I like to show it. There we go. It was in my notebook. Sorry about that. Tag Tuesday, it is hosted by Sheree Brown over at Turquoise Dreaming. And I will make sure, because I thought I saw a change in her name or something, but I will check it and see if I need to make a new label here. But I'll put all the information in the description. So, Tag Tuesday. Love it. I haven't done it in a while. I am going to use some of this. I already have the lid off because I had to use a screwdriver. Fast and Final Lightweight Spackling. I have been watching Rhoda Burks do some amazing things with texture paste, and I'm kind of jealous, so I wanted to play a little bit. So this morning I took some of my negatives. These are all my negatives from my die cuts, and this is not even this wouldn't even put a dent in it. I have a huge box of negatives and I love them. So what I was doing is I took a stencil and put some texture paste on there. I did color it. I have these little Jello cups. My husband used to make Jello, but he is a diabetic and he's not allowed to do that anymore. So I have all these Jello cups. So I might look for something a little bit smaller because that's kind of large for that. Excuse me. I used that color there. It's kind of light. It was difficult to do, but that's Aquamarine by Ranger. Really love that color. It just gives it a little hint of something. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but yeah, there's something there. So I'm thinking to show you how I did this, excuse me, I'll do maybe a pink color. So let me grab another, and I was just taking my negatives here, and my thought was to let these dry and then I'll make some tags out of them. So let me show you how I did that. And I just took a piece of acetate or whatever. This is from some vintage sheet protectors. I have a whole box of them, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to use a pink color. I think I'm going to use this Stays On Cherry Pink and see how that works out. So I need a cup. And these you can get at Walmart. It's a Great Value brand. And they're actually pretty sturdy. I'm surprised. So we'll see how long this lasts in here without drying out. But I'd like to get smaller cups and do a bunch of colors. Alright, so I just need some, I use this big one here. Let me get that out of the way and just put a bunch of, you don't really need a lot, that's why I want the smaller cups, but I'm going to test to see, because this is so inexpensive. That's 32 fluid ounces. I can't remember what I paid, but I bet it was less than maybe $10. I don't know. Or 20. I'm not sure. But it'll last me a long time. That should be enough. Alright. Let me get this closed so it doesn't dry out. I have a hard time getting it open. Just make sure you go around and you hear it snap all the way. That way it doesn't dry out. I may put some wax paper on it or something. Alright, so there's that. And to get my color in there, you could use sprays. I don't have a lot of sprays, and I haven't really used them, so I'm just going to go with my I'm just going to put this here so it don't tip over. I'm just going to go with my my inks. So this, I don't know if I want to use the Stays On because it's going to go on my stencil. I think I'm going to go with a regular ink. Okay, so let's see. Got my ink right here. I've got this fuchsia, vibrant fuchsia, so let me do that. So basically what I did was just put the ink on there like that as much as I could. It's kind of hard. Then I took some of this and just kind of mixed it in to get the color in there. And I used this one because it has a wide gee whiz. It's just wide right there. The struggle is real these days, I tell you. So I'm just going to mix this in and try to pick up all the ink I can. And keep scraping it because that ink is there. Because I'll show you once I try to clean this, there's still ink there. Alright, so now I'm going to put it in here and see. Well, that's a pretty color. But once you mix it, it really depends on how much spackle you have. Because it's going to tone down that color a little bit. But I don't want it too dark because it's going over the front of my tag. I'm just trying to give it some interest than just a white tag. I mean, I do like white. I love white stuff, but you do need color. Okay, so I'm thinking I might add just a little bit more. So I'm going to take a baby wipe and just clean this up because I don't want it to get in my ink. See, there's quite a bit of ink there. But I don't want to get that spackle in my ink pad. So I'm going to clean it up real good. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm going to put some more ink down. That should be enough. Take some more of this. You only need a little bit because you're just wanting to mix it in. I'll try to pick that ink up before it dries, but I think with this being wet, it just picks it up. There's probably an easier way if I had sprays, but I don't. I need to experiment more. Okay, I'm just going to scrape it in. And I guess if you didn't like the color, you could just add some more spackle. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and clean this off. Okay. And I forgot to silence my phone. Sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm ready to do a stencil. So I'm going to pick one of these, and that one's just plain white, and I'm going to pick the front part. So this is where I put the die through, so this is the front here, that would be the back side. I want to put it on the front because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some scrapbook paper. I might have some flowers already cut out and lay that in there, but I wanted like this for interest, so we'll see how it goes. All right, so I need scrap paper. Something to put underneath it, and then this is the stencil I was using. Let's see, that one is Carta. So, but I'll put the, I'm not sure the name, but I'll put it in the description what it is. I think I want to use something different. I really love that because it has tiny little delicate dots, but I just want to use something else. Okay, so these are dry, so I'm going to move these aside and just show you how I got those, and then I'll make these into something. And this one was just on scrapbook paper. So I really like that. So I may be doing a lot of this. I just want to pick a stencil that has like delicate, I don't want it too busy. That one's like roses. Nope. Nope. I think I have something in here that I could use, maybe. I have leaves. Nope. I like that, but that's all over. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Only if I did the outside and it's just not going to fit. That's butterflies. Okay, I think I'm going to use this other one. Okay. Let me see what this rose one is. If I can use this like on the side. No, it just wouldn't go. I'm going to go back to my little dots. I didn't pull all my stencils out, so I think I'm going to use that one because it's like delicate. Let's see what's behind here. Oh, coffee cup. I kind of like these leaves, but it being pink, I'm just going to stick with this one here. I really like this one. Okay. So I basically put that down there and put that there, and then this is the way I like to do it. Oops. Just trying to think, is there something I can set that in so it wouldn't fall over? I could do that right there. Okay. I like to put it on a credit card, or gift card, and I find that it spreads evenly and I have more control. So basically what I'm going to do, and you don't need a lot, just going to put it on the edge here. I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. I'm so hungry. It's almost dinner. But I have, I made chicken bone soup, and it's in the crock pot. Can't wait. Now that's kind of too much. Just take a little bit off here. You don't really need a lot. Even pressure, and I'm just going to go like this, like this. If you missed, you can see a spot, just go back over it, clean it up, set that there. Oops. Lift this up. Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. There you go. It's hard to see the color, but you can see a faint of pink. It's almost perfect. So I really love that. So I'm going to do that, and then have a few more. I think these are all the same. There's a rogue flower there. Take that out. I think these are all the same flowers. Yeah, really like that flower. Get a new paper. Yeah, I'll do one of these. Thought I had more here. I do have more, but I didn't bring them all over. Get this one here too. Okay, and the leaves. I'll do the leaves. Okay, I got a good variety. All right, let me do this one. And again, I'm just going to give this a wipe. Let me grab a wet wipe so it doesn't dry on there. And I'm just working off a paper bag here that I cut up. And I still have some on there. It might be enough, but I'm just going to add just a little bit more. And I just want it on the edge there, and just spread it across so you get even. There you go. Easy as that. Okay. Okay, do a smaller one. Just want to make sure that I have the front side of where I die cut my front part, because I do want to lay something in here and make something out of it. So let me just wipe this real quick. Should have enough to do. There you go. There's that. So I have to go through my stencils and pick out, for this particular project, I would just, for me, I would just do like delicate stuff, because I just want just a little something in the background. So is that going to work? Nope. That will work. Yep. Now I'm probably going to need a little bit more on there. So you see a little bit goes a long way. We only need about that. And then after this one, I will clean this off and start over because it'll get dry. That's way too much, but do it like at an angle. That's pretty. Oop, I didn't show you. Okay, so I'll do a couple more and then I'll try to make something out of the other ones. But I do have a whole bin of negatives. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing it on the front of this. It's so pretty. Excuse me. All right. Now I'm going to do, that's the last one, and then I'll do, let's see, do I have another one of this? That's so pretty. I had some other, no, I can't do that one. Let me do this little hugs here. I've got enough paper here. Just see how that turns out. I am going to line up my design though, just to use some of that up. Okay. All right. Whoopsie. Time to make the donuts. Okay. I'm going to clean this off. Put this back in here. Okay. I'm just going to try to push it down in so it doesn't dry out. It's kind of all on itself, hopefully. We'll see. I'll test and see how long it can stay in here. Okay, good enough. All right, I don't need that. I'm going to put the lid on. Okay. So I'm going to clean my stencil off first. And I have a little mister. I'm just going to spray it. And this will get me by until I can take it to the sink and give it a scrub with some soapy water. That'll be good. That's clean. easy cleanup. Okay, I'll save these for another day, and I'm anxious to see how these are going to turn out. All right, let's see. These I'm going to set aside to dry. So I'm going to do that now. And open my mat up. I don't know if the lines are going to bother you on this or not, but I have a new mat. Okay, so these are dry, and my thought is to do like an inlay tag like I usually do. So I do have some already die cut out. I can look and see if I have anything, excuse my reach, and you will see this sweatshirt a lot because it's cold. I have it over another shirt. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I do have some of those flowers. Nope, not that one. I thought I had some of those. Did I pass it? Maybe I used them up. I have been using them for packaging. Right. Nope. No. Maybe oh, right here. Okay. Alright. I saw Artie Mae's. She put her delicate flowers in one of these albums, and it just was mind-blowing to me, and I'm like, yes, that is awesome. So so now I do that. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one, this little flower here in there. That should fit right in there. Or maybe I'll do something like this one. That one's pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that one for that. So there's that. And then what else do I have? I have butterflies, but I don't have any cut out. Here's a little bee. I don't think I have that one, but I can cut some out real quick. Another one of these. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that one. Or maybe this little pink one. No, I'll go with this one. Go with that one. And then I think I do have this one here. Yeah. Sorry for the noise. If that's going to fly, that'll fly. Okay, I don't think I have the bee or butterflies or the leaves. Let me just peek real quick. I should organize these, but they go so quick. I use them a lot in packaging. I do have some butterflies. So I would need 3 butterflies. 2, 3. Yes, I could do pink butterflies. Okay, let me grab those. Let me grab a tray. Okay, so I need 3 of these butterflies. There's 1, 2. There's that. And then the little hearts. I can't remember what die that is, so I might have to wait on that. That one too. But I can do the butterfly and maybe the bees. I'm already at 30 minutes, so I'm better hustle. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Oh, I have a little bee. Yes, it's perfect. Got lucky. That's the one. Okay, and I don't have the leaf. I'd like to do the leaf. I'll wait on that, and that I could do butterflies are easy. I don't think I have that leaf. Oh, I do. I have a hard time getting hold of this. Oops, it's very delicate. There we go. Yep, that's the one. Okay, what do I need? Just the big butterflies. I don't have those. So those go quick. I use those up really quick. Somebody just pulled in, but I think it's Amazon. Okay. I love this little bicycle. All right. Yeah, I don't think I have that, so I'll just go with what I have now, and then maybe I have time to cut out a butterfly for those. All right. Let me just push that back. Just lost my goodies. All right, and I just need scraps. No. All right. Got a couple white scraps. That'll do, but I think I need a wider one for that. That'll work for that one. I need something wider for that. Sorry, I had to go grab. Perfect. Okay, this is my thought. I'll do this one first, because I don't know, once I die cut this out, how it's going to react to the spackling, if it's going to tear it off or what. And it's the time of day, it's Grand Central right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is glue this. I'm going to put my little flower in there. Oh my word. Okay, sorry. I knew doing a video at this time of day was going to be a challenge. I'm going to glue this down on there, and I wish I had more time to let it dry because I don't like die cutting when stuff is wet, but I will do it just to show. Oh, okay. down to the bottom of my glue here. I should have grabbed another glue stick. I think this one is. Might have enough. I'm gonna, let me just cut this to size. It would be so much easier. Oops. And then I'm going to put glue on this. I just want to get to what I was thinking without running out of time. But I wanted to show you the process, how I got there. Wish they still sold this glue in the stores. I love it. It's so smooth. Okay, so now I'm going to set this down on there. Okay. That should be in there. I'll try to let it dry a few minutes. Put it down on there. I just want to make sure you get good contact. Alright, let that dry. And then you do this one. Hopefully you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Just want to make sure that flower is seated in there. Put this in there. Like so. Love that. Oops. I've been looking for the Scotch Create glue stick in the stores and haven't found it. Non-existent. They always say Joann's 4. When you look online, you get there. No, they don't have 4. They don't have any. But if I do find them, they do have 4, and I buy all 4 because I know they're not going to have them for a long time. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that this has good contact. Okay, it's there. All right, what else did I have? Oh, this leaf. I feel like I'm far away from my desk. Okay, this in here, like so, kind of, sort of. And then I only need a little piece for this, but use this scrap here. And I'll just cut it down. Okay, that way I only have that little piece to glue. Oops. There we go. Okay. it's there. Just wish I had more time for those to dry. I should have made some ahead of time, but I was just a last minute Sally. This idea, I watched Rhoda Burks video, and I was like, man, I want to have some fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to chip away some of that spackling. There we go. It's not the right color B, but I think it's cute. Let's see if it'll work. Oh wow, that's almost perfect. But it's a little bit. Just gonna take some of this. Nope. Now I have put like 3-in-1 or whatever glue on the back side of these little the flowers or the bee or whatever, and then stuck them in there just to make sure they're stuck. But I think I'm okay with the glue stick. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll stay. And then I just got sticky fingers. So make sure he's stuck good. Okay, I'm gonna try. Let me just do this butterfly one. Not quite. Not quite. I just want to do them all. I have more. I have tons more. This one I might do the 3-in-1 to secure the butterflies. I'm thinking so, just so I make sure that they stay. And they are solid pretty much, so I'm just going to just hit it up with some 3-in-1 and then lay them in there. Should get it. Oops, I got a little bit too much spackling right there. Oops. Really cute. Go on. Oops. Here we go. I got glue on my fingers so I can pick anything up right now. Push them in there. Alright, that should be good. Let that dry. I think I'll wait on that one. All right, let me try to die cut this out. And let's see. I took out a couple tag dies that are my favorites, and I'm pretty sure that this one here, this Sizzix frame tags, it's kind of one of my favorites. That will work. So I haven't tested this, so I don't know what it's going to do. If it's going to take all my spackling off, I don't know. So we'll see. All right, I need my machine. Get rid of this. Okay, and because it's wet, I'm going to put something underneath and something on top. Like sandwich it, because the glue is going to squish out and you don't want it on your machine plates. So I'm going to do that. This is how I do stuff if it's still wet. It's kind of where I want it, like kind of in the middle maybe. Move it up a little bit. I'm going to close this. And let's see what we get. Yeah. Okay. See how it's stuck to the paper? Yeah, it did take some of the spackling off. Yeah. So I have to think about this. Maybe I have to do the spackling after I cut my tag. Yeah, because it did rub it off. So that was kind of a fail. Or not die cut and just do old school. So let's do that. Is that pretty much straight? So I could just do just straight up. Well, I have to let this dry, but just cut angles. Let's see, it's this one right here. I would just cut it like this. I would just do that rather than using a die because that rubs everything off. And maybe my paper on top did that too, but I don't think so. It's pretty much, yeah, it pretty much rubbed everything off. And I really love that look. And I could just round the corners in the bottom. You could keep a straight edge, but I like to round the corners. And then put a hole there. I like this little gadget here. I forget what it's called, slotted hole, or I'm not really sure, but it's nice because you can put a piece of ribbon through there. So I'm just going to eyeball it. There we go. So just make a, it didn't cut good because it was, it's still wet, but yeah. So there you go. So that's what I would do is just make a traditional tag the old-fashioned way without a die cut, and that would work. I like this We Are Memory Keepers because it has 3 different sizes, and it's pretty quick to go in and make a tag rather than to cut it and then, you know, do that. I just it's hard for me to grip and hang on to things, and this is a lot easier for me. So there's that. The same with these. I would just let them dry and true them up so that they're square, and then just turn them into a tag, or maybe just put a small hole in there. Oh, that one's kind of small. Oh, I know. I did get this on clearance at Hobby Lobby when they were getting rid of everything, and I got it for like hardly anything. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hole sizes, so you could, I think the 3/16 is for the, yeah, for the eyelets, maybe. You could just put like a hole like right here, and put an eyelet in there and just hang it, but I would true it up because it's not square. So there's another idea. Same with this one here. It's really tiny. It would make like a nice little, you could still use it as a tag and hang it just by that. Right there would be cute. Or round all, squared up and round all corners. So, yep. So I like that. I'm just sad that it wiped off all of my, and it could be because the tag is wet underneath, so it moistened this up. That could be too. I don't know. So I will let everything dry and I'll retest it. But there's my Tag Tuesday, and I was just experimenting. This was kind of a somewhat fail. I'm thinking, why is that wrinkly? But it has a piece of paper on the back. Oops, I'll use that for scrap paper. So yeah, so that's what I would do is I'm going to let these dry really good and then try to turn it into tag, run it through the die cut. If it doesn't work, then, I mean, you could even make these into labels too, die cut labels out. But if it takes off the spackling, then it's not worth it. Just do traditional, you know, clip the corners, put a hole in it or whatever. But I like it. I think it's really cute for, excuse me, repurposing negatives. And I have a lot. I'll show you. Well, this is my scrap bucket that I need to go through from I think last week. So yeah, I see I have some more in here, and I have more. I have hearts, all these hearts to do something with. Got some sewing themed ones. Love the little hearts. These are embossed, so I'm probably just going to make tiny little bits out of those. I have a bunch of pinks because somebody ordered flowers out of the pink, so I have a bunch of those negatives. Those there. some hummingbird, some houses, more flowers. So yeah, I need to sort through this and get them in a, I have a big bin that I put them in and start using them up. But I do like this, I do like the spackling on there, I really do. I just have to do more testing, let it dry to see. So I'm curious to do the, I'm really anxious to do the butterflies too. And the butterflies are this one here, my favorite, Spellbinders. It's called Delicate Butterflies. I don't know if they still have it on their website, but if they do, I would get it because it's the best thing since sliced bread. It has 3 different butterflies. You can either, this is the best part, you can cut out just the detail out of a piece of paper, and I've done my envelopes like that, or you can put this on and cut the whole thing out. And it even has the center body part if you wanted that as well. But there's 3 different ones. Love it. I love dies that give you the option to cut out just the detail and not the whole thing. I love that. They're perfect for envelopes, fronts of envelopes for decorating. So yeah, I love that die set. So I'll make these up and see, but that's my share for today. And I will put Sheree's information in the description. I don't know if I need to update because I think she changed her name a little bit. I'm not really sure, or added to it, but it's Turquoise Dreaming, and go check her out. So, all right, take care. Bye.